Hi Nicole, how are you today?
Hi, how are you going?
Good. My name's Stacey and I'm one of the counsellors here. Did you have any trouble finding the place today? I know we're a bit hard to find.
No, I'm starting to get used to the area and it's alright,
Yeah, alrighty. Okie doke. What we'll do today, we'll just go through your initial counselling session. So I'll just talk to you about some of the things that are bothering you at the moment, and we'll identify what we need to work on today. We'll get into the more, in depth to it more in the coming sessions, but today is mainly about just identifying what your needs are and what you want to work through, and
that'd be good.
And seeing, if we can make some referrals for you to other agencies or other organisations that you might be able to access as well. Alrighty. So I'll just let you know a bit about our organisation. We've got a couple of counsellors here. We've got male and female counsellors. We have some children's therapy counsellors, marriage counsellors, and family resolution counsellors. So we've got a big team here, and you can utilise any counsellor that you want at any time. The cost of today's session is free.
Good.
Yeah, and then after that you get 10 sessions free of charge as well.
Okay.
So today is not included in your 10 sessions because today's just going to be a short session just to establish what services that you need.
Is that because I had the referral from the doctor, the mental health plan?
No, we do all our sessions free. We get after the 10th session, but we begin to charge them, but it's means tested, so it depends on your income as to how much the sessions will cost, and it's pretty affordable.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
That's all right. Okay, so you can use the counselling service for as long as you want, but just because we do those 10 sessions free, it doesn't mean you have to stop there. You can use our service as long as you need to. Okie dokie. Alright, so what brought you here today? What are some of the things that have been bothering you that you needed to talk about?
Well, it's mainly just my marriage is just, I just don't even know where to start. We moved here 6 months ago because of the mines. My husband wanted to come here because it's really good money. But now we both used to drink a lot at one stage. We stopped as we grew up and then had children and, turned into adults, and then all of a sudden he's working the mines, he's working with all these blokes and they're just drinking and partying, and now he's sort of back to like old patterns where it's just like he's an 18-year-old again. And he's just not there for us when he does come home. He gets really aggressive when he's drinking, and if you don't just keep a low profile, it escalates into out and out war. And I don't want to live my life that way. I mean, I don't necessarily I want our marriage to work. I love him, that's why I married him, but I just can't put up with this anymore.
Okie dokie. Alright, so before we go any further, I just need to let you know as well that anything you tell me is confidential. Unless, of course, you plan on hurting yourself or somebody else, or you disclose information about somebody being injured or hurt, then I need to report that. Okay. Alrighty, so you said that you want your marriage to work. Is it just the drinking, your partner's drinking, that's causing the problems at the moment, or is there some other issues that are occurring?
Well, I guess, it's mainly just the fact that his drinking is the main problem. I mean, I don't know anyone here. I've moved here. I've managed to get a couple of nights a week work, but because what he's doing, he's coming home so late, I've had to call in sick, and I work at a pub as a kitchen hand, and they didn't give me any shifts this week or next week, so I'd say that they've sacked me because I'm unreliable. But last week he came home at 9:30, he's meant to come home at 5:30 so I can start work at 6, and he just came home drunk. And then wanted to fight and wanted to, I mean, he doesn't punch me or anything, but he pushes me and he yells, like he flicks the light on because I was in bed. Flicks the light on and yells at me, and the kids wake up and then they're crying, and it's just, I just hate it.
Okay.
Mm.
Are you worried about the effect that it's having on your kids?
Yeah, at first I thought it was just the move, because that kind of was really disruptive to the kids. They had to change schools, they'd left their cousins and their friends and their grandparents back home, but it's sort of their behaviour changes weren't initial. Like, it was after a few months when Rob started drinking and had this whole new group of friends. They go out to bars, they go out every night of the week.
Yeah. So you thought that it was the move that affected your children, but now you're starting to think that it might be what's going on in your relationship.
It's the fighting. Like, I know it's directly related, because they start, it's like when we start yelling, they start yelling. And I yell too, I get into it, I'm not going to take any shit off him, but it doesn't make it any better. It just makes it worse. So I either shut up and just let him abuse me, or I fight back, and usually I fight back.
Yeah. So do you think there's anything that you might be able to do with your husband, some marriage counselling or something like that, that might improve your relationship? That's all right, take your time. It's really hard to talk about these things. Tissue?
Yes, please. I asked him to come today, but he wouldn't come. He said he doesn't give a shit about me, and he's sick of me, and I think there's more to the story. I think he's met someone else, but he denies it, and so no, he's never going to come to counselling or anything.
Have you tried to talk about these things with your husband when he's not under the influence of alcohol?
Well, he does. He's like works 12 hours a day, so he leaves at 4 in the morning, and he's not getting home till he finishes his shift at 4 in the afternoon, after they pack everything up and they have to have a shower and everything at the mine. So he's there for an extra hour, and then he goes out and has something to eat and some drinks with the boys, and then he comes home 9:30 on a weeknight. So he's not really, unless I wake up at 4 and talk to him, which he's not in any, he's that tired and cranky and hungover from the night before that. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, so at the moment, do you feel like, are you feeling upset, or are you feeling hurt, or?
I just feel trapped, actually. I just wish there was some way I could get out, but I just don't. I don't have any money, I don't know anyone, I didn't even know how to get here today. I had to drive up here 15 times before I noticed that the sign was there, and I had to go up the stairs. I was looking for, it's just, I just feel really isolated, and if I was back home I could go live with my mum, or I just don't know what to do. And at the same time, I don't, I want it to work out because I love him, but I just can't put up with this anymore.
So you're confused with what you want to do, if you want to stay in a relationship or if you want to leave the relationship.
It sounds stupid, but it's almost like it's not bad enough yet, like I have to wait for something really bad to happen to leave. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you want, we can look at the things that you want to tackle straight away. So we can discuss what we'll talk about in your next session.
Yeah.
So did you want to, we can organise some referrals if you like. Do you want to organise some referrals? Did you want your kids to access some counselling?
That would be great. I know the boys would love that.
Okay.
And I really think it's going to help. I can't do anything about Robert, but I can help the kids, and I can help me be, okay emotionally, so that I'm at least there to sort of support them.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you like, I can make a referral for the kids to see our child.
That'd be great. I can't get it till after 4 though, because they go to school. So
that's okay. We can arrange a time around that. I'll give him the referral, and then the intake worker will contact you to organise a time for them to come in and do a similar appointment as this one, but obviously seeing as though they're kids, it won't be as formal, or as, they'll just might do a bit of children's therapy, so sit and play some games with them or read some books and start to talk to them that way to make them feel comfortable.
And the counsellor won't, they won't think I'm a bad mother, will they?
No, you're doing the right thing by bringing your children and yourself into counselling so you can work through these issues.
Okay.
So nobody's going to judge you here. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So what I'll do then, I'll send that referral off to our other team here, our children's team.
Yeah.
And when you come in for your next session, we can start to go through some of the issues that you're having in your marriage and why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Is there anything else that you want to tackle specifically in the next session?
I really don't know. I can't really think clearly at the moment. I just think just talking about it even today has really helped me feel like I'm just getting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay, well I think it's important for you at the moment to keep yourself safe. So I know you mentioned that your husband could get angry sometimes. So do you feel that he's a threat to you by getting violent, or he could harm you or your children?
I mean, he's pushed me and yells. I don't think he hurt us or anything, but I don't know.
Okay.
He's just, everything about him is different at the moment, so I don't know.
Do you know the people that you can call? Do you have people that you can call if that situation happened?
No, I don't know anyone in town.
Okay, I'll give you some information for the Women's Domestic Violence Service that we have here.
Okay.
They can respond at any time with the police. If a situation did get violent with you and your husband, then they would be able to respond with the police.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and they're on call 24/7, so you can call them at any time if you need extra support.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so are you happy with what we've covered today, or was there anything else that you wanted to discuss?
No, I'm really glad the kids are going to get some counselling, because that's very important, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing. It feels good to talk about this stuff and get it out.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so would you be happy for us to set another appointment for yourself in a week's time? Do you think a week?
Actually, the only day I can't do is next Thursday, so any day is fine.
Yep, okay, well what if we make your appointment for next Wednesday?
Yep.
Does any time suit you?
Before I pick the kids up from school, maybe 3.
3,
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that's no problem, we can do that then.
Thank you.
Okay, well I'll see you at 3.
Sorry, I cried.
That's okay. If you need to ring up at any time to talk to somebody, we also have a 24-hour assistance line. It's kind of a helpline thing, so if you need to call and speak to somebody will be available.
Yep, that'd be
Okay,
great,
so
thank you.
I'll give you the number for that on the way out also.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I'll just go out this way.
Yep.